Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. I decided, screw the ice cavern, we're going for the volcano. Thing is, I don't like the volcano very much. And one of the reasons I particularly dislike the volcano is because the volcano has floors that hurt you when you walk on them. And that is very unfortunate. But it will be okay. Just realized Jeb still has on his fire sword. I should probably swap that out for this dungeon. So this is a 5-level dungeon, just like the Cavern of Earth was, but it is immensely less annoying than the Cavern of Earth. First of all, there aren't any cockatrices, I believe. Which means that I am not at any threat of being instantly killed. Secondly, most of the floors are actually quite a bit shorter than in the Cavern of Earth. And most importantly, I'm not going to have to be constantly leaving and coming back to this damn place. Alright, now... yeah, we'll just leave... just in case we run into a dragon, we'll put a dragon sword onto Quill. Yeah, I think this arrangement will be okay. I didn't have the money to fully restock all of my healing potions, but I did pick up some of them. Now, yeah, I'm barely hurt at all. Quill can heal us up as we go. Actually, since I'm in a dungeon and going to be trying to conserve my spells, we'll put the healing staff onto Lopo. Ah, hello, Red Hydra. How are you doing this fine day? There are a lot of treasure chests on this floor. It's actually just a straight walk to reach the stairs that go down. Ooh, really? That was the best you could do, huh? Not so good, Red Hydra. But a lot of those treasure chests are really just not worth the walk, frankly. A few of them are. And particularly, these ones are definitely worth visiting. I don't think these use any effects that hit the whole party. So let's just see if I can use my time and come out of this battle with more health than I went into it with. Which is a bit of a tall order, but Jeb can also hit these things for 270 damage at one turn, so... you know, assuming that they don't focus on hitting my really weak people, I will probably leave this fight healthier than I went into it. Which is awesome. I love the healing staff. One of the best things ever. Come on, finish it off. Perfect. Excellent work, everybody. And Anna finally leveled up. So what's in here anyway? Oh, a silver helmet. Okay. So... I believe it is... Anna who can actually equip the silver helmet. They couldn't before when they were a thief, but now they're a ninja. And as we all know, ninjas are commonly found to be wearing plate armor. That's just good science. Okay, alright, what you got? No, I'm not gonna fight any centipedes today. I don't like looking at you, and you hurt me. So, bye! Let's see. No, it's this door I want to go into. Specifically because I want all those treasure chests. Most of it's gold, I'm pretty sure. It's not the best treasure hoard that it could be. But it's okay. And more importantly, I mean, I get free I get 3 Lightning 2 spells every turn, so why not? Quite frankly, these giants just can't put out the kind of damage that they need to be a real threat to me anymore. See? Look at that. Boom. I'm going to leave this fight stronger than I went into it. Again. That is the power of healing. The existence of these healing items is so profound that, honestly, toward the end of the game, even if you do have a white mage, you're actually going to be using them to attack a fair bit. Or at least using them to use your, oh boy. I'm not too worried about it. Or just using them to use stuff like the Zeus Gauntlet. 'Cause once you have the healing staff, there's really no advantage to having them waste their spell slots casting the low-level heal spells. Come on, come on. Let's go. Yep. Oh, this feels so much nicer. You can really feel how much stronger we've gotten since the Cavern of Earth. Also, possibly due to the fact that we've skipped this dungeon, did the next 2 dungeons ahead of it, and now have come back. But frankly, it's just so satisfying to play it that way. It is so fun to just come back and wreck the volcano. Alright, come on. It is treasure time. Yes. Okay, so that is... Alright, so those are pieces of armor, I would assume. We don't need this iron gauntlet anymore. So, what are you? A silver gauntlet. We don't need any gauntlets anymore, because they take up the same slot as the protect rings. A silver helmet, which we already established Quill can't use, so no to the helmets. Let's see, we got a healing potion, hooray! We got a cabin. We got gold. I'm pretty sure in the middle there is a forced encounter, and I don't need to do it because I can reach... Ooh, a silver shield. That might be worth putting on somebody. Can Quill use those? No, they can't, but I do know that my ninja can. Thank you. Can Lopo use bucklers now? I'm almost certain they can. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. a silver axe. Yeah, we'll just hold on to that, because I can sell that for money. And then a pure potion. Ah, screw it. Let's go in. I mean, what? It's just a worm. It's no threat to me. Honestly, there's not going to be much in here that can be a threat to me until I reach the boss. She is still very much a threat to me. And even this one can definitely put out some damage. But I'm still pretty sure that in terms of raw numbers, I'm still healing more every turn than I am taking. Come on. Oh boy, even 40 damage on Jeb. That's actually kind of impressive. Good work there, Grey Worm. I'm very proud of you. Yes. What do we got? About 1,500 gold. That's okay. What do we got? Yeah, I can handle this. The calculations that it takes doing, you know, sort of figuring out if it's worth running or fighting, that whole calculation really changes once you have the heal staff and the Zeus gauntlet. Because you have guaranteed healing and guaranteed group damage every single turn. And good God, Jeb. You know what? I'm starting to get the feeling that that Jeb is just done being screwed around. You do not want to mess with Jeb anymore. He will mess you up. Oh, goodness, Jeb. He keeps getting critical hits. It's horrifying. Good work, Jeb. I am very proud of you. All right. That's all the treasure that I'm gonna bother getting on this floor. I mean, I am now over 16,000 gold again. And, level 5 spells are only 8,000 apiece. And there is one particular, oh boy, I really don't like this floor. I get lost here pretty easily. I'm not entirely certain where to go. But I don't think there's any treasure rooms on this floor. Jeb! Oh, you're a monster! I don't think there's any treasure rooms on this floor. I could be wrong about that, though. Yep, come on, come on. Oof. I was actually hoping that one of them would live, just so... actually, I have an idea here. If we just have all these guys use an item that is not going to do anything at all, and if the iguana can only put out 1 point of damage on anyone that it hits, given that it's literally an enemy from right across the bridge at the start of the game, I can actually take this time and heal up my whole party pretty much for free. And then I'm not going to have to waste any of my healing potions. So Quill and Lopo are at full health. I know Jeb is not. I think his max is like over 360 now or something. I can't recall exactly what Anna's max HP is either. Okay, apparently it's at least 242. Oh no, Jeb got hit for 1 damage. This is truly a tragic day. What I'm doing right now is also an extremely important strategy that I will be making use of in the final dungeon of the game. Because that dungeon is massive, and it has multiple boss fights. It is tough. Really, really tough. So, whenever you do get a weak monster encounter in that dungeon, you really want to take the time to heal yourself up. Especially because if you just rely on healing potions, like I did with the Cavern of Earth, you will burn through 100 healing potions in that dungeon, basically in 2 floors. I pretty much guarantee it, even with a max level party. You can't do it. Yeah, why not? You know, I can finally afford to take the time to earn the gold, to earn the experience on these random fights. I don't have to run anymore. He only hit Quill for 2 damage. The only really dangerous thing that guy could have done would use his cremate attack, which hits everyone for, I think the most we ever saw it do was 90 damage. Although, to be fair, that's still a very good chunk. Alright, next floor down. Okay, where am I? I think I just walk to the other side of the room. And I'm going to do it on these damage tiles. Specifically because they can't really hurt me much. And look, even with all that lava walking, my characters are still in pretty good condition right now. I think it's down here. No encounters on damage tiles is a really nice thing. But now I'm actually going to heal up a bit. Just because, you know, like, let's say I saw, like, 3 red hydras, and they all used a cremate. Oh! Okay. So I was half right. There aren't cockatrices in this dungeon, but there are paralisks. I think those can still turn me to stone. I don't like that. So I'm going to solve the problem before it becomes a problem. But yeah, like, if I ran into 3 red hydras and they all used their fire breath, it could potentially wipe out my entire party. That really is just the way this game is, though. It is risk versus reward. And that is why I spent probably the majority of the first part of this game running from fights. And willing to bet anything there's not an enemy on above. Wouldn't surprise me if there was one. Let's see, more treasure rooms. I legitimately do not know this part of the dungeon very well. Normally I just power straight through it and just ignore all the rooms with treasure. But I think I'll be okay. I'm pretty sure I'm on the 4th floor of the dungeon, so there should only be 1 floor underneath me. And that's a pretty simple floor. It's got 1 treasure room and then the boss room. You just have to know what direction to go. So, what's in here? Alright, money. I feel like there's a treasure room up here worth going to, and I can't recall what might be in it. Alright, that's some gold. Ice brand, yes. We are going to put the 2nd ice brand onto Anna right away. Pretty sure it'd take 1 more step and it's a giant worm. Yup. One more step and it was a giant worm. That's fine. You can see just how few spells I actually have to cast anymore. I can conserve very, very effectively. But because I can now heal myself every turn, a lot of times the most efficient thing that I can do over time is not to kill the enemy as quickly as possible, but to take the opportunity to heal as often as possible, which actually means letting the fights go a bit longer than I have to. So typically, I will be conserving my spells to be used on enemy packs that really have the potential to kill me quickly. That is a lot of gold. And we did get a flame shield. I'm pretty sure the flame shield is stronger than the silver shield. So let's check that theory. Yes, it was a good step up from the silver shield. Alright. I think that's all the treasure chests on this floor that are actually important. Yeah, some think it's annoying to have to walk on these damaged floors, but in full honesty, if you're not running into random encounters when you're on a damaged floor, it really doesn't matter that they're hurting you. You can just heal up when you reach the other side and then keep going. I think I'm supposed to go this way. What's in here? I'll bet you anything there's an encounter. Yep, we got some kind of a fire lizard. I'm not worried. I don't really care what this thing can do because there's only one of them. Okay, so it used a heat. The most it did was 48 damage. That is more than my heal staff can heal through. So if it survives this turn, and that's a big if, then I will actually drop out some magic to kill it on this next turn. So, sorry buddy, but I will bet you're weak against ice. Also, you're dead. So, problem solved. So what do you have? A wooden staff. Okay, that's worthless. And another one of you. Okay. Not really worried about that. And yeah, we'll just use the heal staff again. Alright, so it did the heat again. And that time was significantly weaker than the last one. That's good news for me. That's very good news. Go ahead and kill it. It's really not much of an issue anymore. Thank you. More money, more experience. Oh, another Hydra. Okay. Yeah, well, might as well heal. It is kind of ironic, though, that Lobo leveled up, mastered the most powerful magics known to exist, and has now been relegated to the job of healer. It's actually quite amusing. I think I'm actually going to end up using Anna as my healer on the boss fight, just because Quill's going to be casting magic too. Alright, here we go. We are down to the bottom floor. Now here, there are paths that go off in 8 different directions. Only 2 of those directions lead anywhere at all. Ooh. Now that is an interesting fight. Wizard ogres actually can cast spells, and I think they can cast... Okay, I could be wrong, but I think they can cast Ice or Ice 2. I think they actually have a damaging spell. But for the most part, they just hit you or they use some really weak status magic. So I'm not too concerned even against 3 Wizard Ogres. But they are using that ruse spell that I taught to Quill, which means that it's a lot harder to hit them. But the way hits work in this game is that every time it tries to hit, it's rolling separately for each one of those attacks. So, you may notice that, oh, it got the first attack. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So you may notice that when I hit an enemy, it'll say, oh, such and such number of hits. So just like in Dungeons and Dragons, my characters have so many chances to hit every time they attack. So at this point, now that we're routinely doing 2 or 3 hits for each of my attacking characters' attacks, it's really not as big of an issue when they are using their... yeah, I'm gonna heal. It's really not as big an issue when they're increasing their own evasion. I am really hoping I kill this red dragon quickly, because Lopo is definitely now low enough that he could potentially be killed by the dragon's fire breath. And that scares me a lot. 1 heal staff use probably wouldn't change that. So I'm actually willing to throw out my Ice 2 to try and make sure... Okay, alright, I didn't even have to go that far, it died. And Anna leveled up. Congratulations, Anna. I'm very proud of you. Alright, it's some kind of armor. Alright, the silver shield, no one's using that. And I found flame armor. That is good. So... Can Quill wear flame armor? No, they can't. Okay. But Anna can. Yes. Which means that the gold bracelet can go to Quill, the silver bracelet can go to Lopo, and we can get rid of the old copper one. So boom. Now every character's... Anna now has more points of absorption than Jeb does. So I'm actually going to make a quick swap. I'm going to swap the flame and the ice armor. The ice armor is definitely protecting Anna. Really, makes no difference either way. Okay, well, the ice armor seems to reduce damage from fire. And Anna's gonna be my healer for the boss. So we're just gonna go... with this. And I'm wishing I had remembered to heal. Okay, this should put me out of any danger of being potentially wiped out by its heat attack. Come on, guys, let's go. Yes, hit him hard. Excellent work. Very proud of you. Alright, let's heal. We're heading to the boss. Yep, I am going to try to clear the entire volcano. The great, terrible fire dungeon in a single episode. We'll just walk along the fire because, again, no encounters when I'm on the fire. Wizard ogres. Yeah, sure. I'm going to take this opportunity to heal. So we're just going to kill the wizard ogre. The other ogre is really not a threat at all. Boop-a-doo. We'll just do nothing, heal up. I'm pretty sure it'll only take this one turn, though. Because we were pretty much already at the max when we got here. The only thing that's really hurt us is walking on the lava. Yep, alright, that looks good. Time to kill the ogre, and time to go fight a boss. Oh, it's so satisfying. Yeah, Lopo still can't do much with that knife. I mean, let's be honest, that is not particularly surprising. It's a knife, and he is a wizard. Here we go. It is time. Bring it on. Is it you, the tender that defeated the Fiend of the Earth and disturbed my sleep? I, Carrie, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. Heck yeah! Anybody who knows Dungeons & Dragons might know this particular kind of creature better as a Merilith. And I am really, really wishing that I had remembered to switch my healing item over to Anna. But I did not, and that might become a problem in the very near future. Oh boy. That hurt. That did not hurt as badly as it might have. And with fast spells on both Anna and Jeb, this is going to go pretty quickly. And then we'll drop a temper spell on Jeb, and we'll have Lopo use Ice 2 instead of healing. Whew, boy. Jeb's going to put out a ridiculous amount of damage very soon. I hope. Okay, yeah, that was 6 hits for 193 damage. That is really crazy. I love this. Unfortunately, Carrie seems particularly resistant to magic. But, oh god, Jeb! Dude! You beat the crap out of her! Well, that's it for the Fiend of Fire! Oh, and that is the second orb cleansed. We're done! And I don't have to walk back or anything, my airship's just right here. Oh, that was so satisfying! Alright! Well, now we are rolling! And I will see you all on the next one.